We're going to start in a wide forward fold. So go ahead and, hold on, let me mute. Continue. All right, here we go. So go ahead and start in a wide forward fold. Have your block close by. We're going to use it for some core work. All right, so you're turning your toes in just a little bit, feeling that length through your hamstrings and through releasing through that lower back. Just turn my music down in here. You guys can hear me okay? Yes? Sophia?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, okay. If I'm too loud, you could, or too soft, you can always change the volume on your own device as well. All right, now flatten out through your feet. Just drop those hips down about 3 inches and then lift all the way up. So you're just gonna drop down and lift like a little stink bug, lowering, squeezing through that lower abdominal wall and then lifting up. 8 more. 7, good. Keep those fingertips light. 4 more, and press through those heels. 3, and lift. 2, 1 more. And now you're gonna bend down a little bit lower and allow your toes to come out, dropping those hips. And I want you to find length through your spine, but you're keeping that lower belly engaged, like a slight tuck in that pelvis, even though you're in this low, long position. Drop that right hand down and keep your knees bent and open up through that right arm. So you should feel a nice stretch to those inner thighs as you ground down through your feet. Try to pull that right arm a little bit farther back. Exhale that right arm down, open up through the left arm and pull that left arm back. Holding here. Exhale that left hand down. And now you're gonna lift all the way back up. Hinge over to the right side of your mat. Drop that left knee down and then press into your back leg, opening up through that front hamstring. Good. Just a quick little opener, little deeper through that hamstring. Good, dropping that front foot back down. Keep your fingertips light, tucking the back toes, lift on up into a low runner's lunge. Pause, and you're gonna come back to that twist. So you're gonna put that left hand down again, and open up through that right side. Make sure you're squeezing through the muscles in that back leg. Good, drop that right hand down. Walk it over to center and pause in the middle. See if you can bring that forward fold a little deeper, getting a deeper stretch to your hamstrings, a bigger release to your lower back. Pivot over to the left. Drop the right knee down. Uncurl the right toes and press your body weight back, opening up this left glute and hamstring. Good. Nice steady breath. Press back into the front foot, tuck the right toes, lift on up, squeezing the muscles in the right leg. Drop that right hand down again and open on up. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, drop that left hand back down and bring it right back to center. And now you're just gonna heel toe your feet in. So we're gonna do a little balancing work to stretch and to find that core. You're gonna just lift up that right foot. If you need to hold on to a wall, you can come, or a chair, you can come over to something. Otherwise, go ahead and grab that right foot. And now once you grab it, I want you to pull those knees together so you're not hyperextending at all. And now bring it to a slight tuck in your pelvis. So you should feel a deep stretch to the top of that right quad into that hip flexor. Now I want you to just lift that left arm up. So a little bit of balance here. And now you're just gonna gently, you're not coming into dancer's position, but you're just gonna start to gently fold forward, focusing on your breath, and just see if you can kick that right foot into your right hand as you broaden through your chest and your shoulders, and you start to have a deeper sensation through that core. Good, reaching a little bit farther. You're not coming into full dancers, just hold, just getting that opening, finding your balance, finding that core strength. And now you're slowly gonna lift that right knee up. Good, release your hand, take the left hand on the right knee, and now you're gonna open up into a twist, opening up that right side. And again, if you need to hold on to a wall or something, feel free. And then once you have your balance, you can let go and see if you can rely on that core strength to hold. So you're building a little bit of heat through this left leg here. You're gonna come right back to center, keep this right leg lifted, bring your hands to prayer, and now you're just gonna extend the right leg straight back, and you're gonna pull it all the way in. So you're just warming up this left leg, finding your balance, isolating the muscles. Good. Pull that right knee all the way in, lengthen all the way back. So try not to drop this right foot at all. So I'll give you the side position, lengthening back, and you're pulling it in. You've got 4 more. As you extend that right leg back, I want you to squeeze into the right glute. Good, keep that lower belly engaged. You've got 2 more. 1 more, and now you're gonna hold this warrior 3 position. I want you to flex through that right foot, finding the strength, find the inner thigh strength on this left side. 3 more, chest is lifted. 2 more, and 1. Drop that right foot down. All right, let's do the same thing to the opposite side. So just lift and find your balance in this right leg. And now make sure you bring those knees close together and feel the stretch through the left top of your quad into your hip flexor. Maybe the right arm comes up. Now you're gonna gently start to fold forward again. Not in full dancers. I just want you to feel the stretch through this top of your left leg and find length. So you're aiming that tailbone down. Good, take a couple more deep breaths here. Really open up. So you should feel a nice deep sensation opening up through this left side of your chest and into that shoulder. And on this next exhale, slowly bring that left knee in, bringing it up. Take the right hand on the left knee, open up through the left arm, looking over to the left side of your room. So you've got this balance, finding a little heat in this right leg. Hold here, see if you can open up a little bit deeper. Exhale this left hand back around. Keep the left leg lifted, hands to prayer. And you're just gonna extend. Let me give you the side view. So you might be a little more or less balanced on this side. So if you need to hold on to something, you can, or if you need to tap that foot, you can. Good, so try to move with this flow with your breath. Maybe on the exhale, you lengthen that leg back, and on the inhale, you pull that left knee forward. Make sure you're squeezing the muscles in this left glute and hamstring as you stabilize the muscles in the right leg. You've got 4 more, and you're gonna pull it all the way in. 3 more, and squeeze all the way up. 2 more, keep that balance. Last one, and now you're gonna hold warrior 3. You're gonna flex through that left foot, lifting the left heel higher. Good, feel the strength in the right inner thigh. So you're grounding down through the right foot with a lifted arch. 4 more, breath is steady. 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Good, drop that left foot all the way down. Come down on your back on your mat. You're gonna need your block. So go ahead and grab that. If you don't have a block, you can use a ball. You can even use a pillow if you don't have one. Otherwise, take that block. You're gonna position the block lengthwise between your inner thighs, keeping your feet flat to start. Lie down all the way down, 1 vertebrae at a time. And now, before you lift your legs, I want you to feel that lower back really engaged, like you're crushing peanuts underneath that lower back. That lower sacrum is flattening out entirely. Holding here. So you're drawing that belly button into your spine, and now you're just gently going to lift those legs up to 90 degrees. So your knees are right over your hips. You're gonna keep your head, neck, and shoulders down. You're gonna take your hands on your thighs. All I want you to do, you're just activating the muscles through your core. You're pulling those knees, your thighs into your hands, and you're pushing your hands into your thighs. Good, so push and pull, and hold it here. 10 more seconds. Find that, so you're just really activating every muscle through that abdominal wall. For 4, keep your breath steady for 3, for 2, and 1. Keep your legs where they are. Place your hands behind your head. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. And now you're gonna lower your legs down back to 90 degrees. Lower down and lift. Lower down. Good. Really steady breath. Maybe exhaling on the down and inhaling on the up, or you can do it the other way. If it's more natural for you to exhale on the up and inhale on the down, that's okay too. Just keep that steady flow with your breath and make sure you stay rooted and grounded down through your lower back. You have 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, and now you're gonna hold. Drop that head, neck, and shoulders back down. Place your hands back on your thighs. Second set, pull those thighs into your hands and push your hands into your thighs. Good. Don't let your lower back arch. Shove that lower back down like you're in a hollow position. Keep pushing and pulling. Keep pushing and pulling for 5, for 4, for 3, keep going, 2, and 1. Keep your legs where they are. Bring your arms out to a T. Arms come straight out. Now you're gonna get into those obliques and waistband. Keep your heels in front of your knees. So make sure your heels don't drop down. Hold here. Keep squeezing through your lower belly. Arms are out to the side. Drop your hips or your knees over to the right. Keep your left shoulder blade grounded, but the left hip lifts. Bring it right back to center and drop it over to the left and back to center, over to the right. Really deep twist, squeezing through your waistband, squeezing through your obliques to come back to center and to drop one side to one side. Good. Now I want you to make sure you're squeezing that block between your inner thighs. Really tighten it up. You want to keep those inner thighs totally engaged, dropping it over and back to center. Good. You have 4 more. 4 and center. 3. Keep your gaze up. Last 2. You got it. Last 1. And hold. Hold it here. Make sure you keep squeezing that block in between your inner thighs. And now you're going to place your hands down by your hips or just underneath your hips, okay? Whatever your body needs. You're going to lengthen, your head is on the floor. You're going to lengthen those legs all the way up. And now you're going to pull your knees into your chest and you're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders, squeezing every muscle through your abs. And then you lower your head as you lengthen your legs. Keep going. Roll all the way up and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lengthen all the way out. Roll all the way in and lengthen your head down as you lengthen your legs. You have 5 more. Squeeze and lengthen all the way out. Keep squeezing the block between your inner thighs. You've got 4 and lengthen. Any modification you need to do is perfectly fine. Good. You have 2 more. Focus on that breath. And exhale all the way out. One more time, all the way in. And now you're going to hold those legs out. Pause here. Just hover your legs as you squeeze the block in between your thighs. Head, neck, and shoulders are down. And pull that lower belly in for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bend your legs. Take the block out between your thighs. Ah, strong sensation between your thighs. Now you're going to bring both legs back to 90. Take the block and position it on the left knee. Take the left elbow and position it on the block. So the block is in between your left knee and your left elbow. Right leg and arm come straight up. You're going to keep your head, neck, and shoulders on the mat. Now I want you to squeeze this left elbow into the left knee. Maybe lift your head, neck, and shoulders, or keep it down. It's up to you how hard you want to make this. If you're on the ground, you can stay right here and you're just going to lower the right leg and the right arm, and then you lift the right leg and the right arm. The whole time you're squeezing this block on the left side. So unilateral squeeze on the left side as you find movement on the right. Lift all the way up and lengthen. Good. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, you're lifting your head, neck, and shoulders. Good. All the way up, all the way down. Keep digging that elbow into the block. Squeeze through those abs and lengthen. Squeeze through those abs. Don't let up. You've got 4. Lengthen. 3. Lengthen. 2. Lengthen. 1. Lengthen and drop that right leg. Take the block on the right thigh. Now take the right elbow on the top of the block. Left arm and leg come straight up. So same thing. You can stay right here with your head, neck, and shoulders on the mat. You're digging your right elbow. This is a strong sensation. You're holding a static contraction on this right side as you move the left. Now, if you want to make it harder, you're lifting your head, neck, and shoulders. You're still digging your right elbow into the block. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. You've got 6. Open. 5. 4 more. 3 more. Keep your breath steady. 2 more. 1 more. And now drop that foot. Drop your head. Take the block in your hands.
bring your legs back to 90 degrees. So now you're gonna do these little switches, bringing your block, these transitions, where you lengthen your legs and your arms, and then you lift up, transition the block to the top of your shins, stay up as you lengthen, grab the block, and drop all the way back. So you have the option to keep your head floating the whole time, or you can drop your head down as you transition the block. It's totally up to you. Lengthen, pull those knees in. Lengthen, good. Just transition that block. So normally, we're transitioning that block to our feet. I just want you to transition it to your shins and then lengthen all the way out. You have 4 more. All the way out. 3 more. Good. Last 2. Lengthen. Last 1. Lengthen. Drop your head. Drop the block. Slide your hands underneath your lower back. Lower those legs back down. Peel your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat in little flutter kicks. Hold here. Try to flex through your feet. Squeeze to that abdominal wall. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, little higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knees into your chest. Take the block lengthwise between your thighs. We've got a couple more exercises and we're done with our core. So you're gonna heel toe your feet forward, but I want you to re-squeeze the block. So your inner thighs stay engaged. This locks in your lower abdominal wall. Keep squeezing the block. Now I'm gonna have you bring your hands to prayer, and you're gonna lift up into a sit-up, and you're gonna slowly lower down, and you lift up, and you lengthen back. So try your best not to use momentum here. Lift all the way up, and lengthen back. Lift all the way up, and lengthen back. Good. 5 more. If it's too much, you're just gonna come halfway. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more, and you're gonna hold this one up. You're up. If you're just doing the half sit-ups, come up. Open up to a wide V. Wide V. So your upper body and your legs are in this wide position. Hold. Keep squeezing the block. Squeeze that block between your thighs. Little Russian twist. 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 Keep going. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Squeeze your abs. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. Lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs straight up. Block is still between those thighs. Hold here. Now I want you to lower to leg lifts. Keep your feet flexed, not pointed. Flex your feet. Lower down and lift. You're not lifting at the top of your range. I want you to focus more on squeezing through your inner thighs. And lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Good. Steady breath work. Try to tuck those upper rib cage, that upper rib cage all the way down. Don't let it flare out. 5. Squeeze those inner thighs. 3, 2. Now you're gonna hold those legs up high. Hold, and little lift, 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 lift. Keep pulsing up, up. Keep your feet flexed for 12. Breath is steady. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Roll forward and back a little bit. Okay, this is our last set. We're gonna bring it to plank. Roll up, keep the block where it is, flip on over. And I want you to drop your forearms down on your mat. And I want you to tuck your toes and lift your hips. So if this is too much, you can stay on your knees, but I want you to make sure you're still squeezing your block, holding that engagement, that contraction through your inner thighs. Otherwise, you're up. And now you're gonna bring it to a little half rainbow drop, where you're gonna little hip dips, but you're not gonna drop your hip all the way to the mat. You're just dropping 2 or 3 inches, roll back to center, left 2 or 3 inches, back to center. Here we go. Drop, center, drop, center, drop, drop, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last hold, 10 seconds. Stay strong. Tight quads. Press to your forearms. Keep your breath steady. Hips are in line with your shoulders. Don't let your hips dip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees. Press yourself up. And now bring your upper body forward so your back and hips are in one long plane. Stay right here. Make sure your hands are directly underneath your elbows, directly underneath your shoulders. 10 chaturanga push-ups. 10, exhale. 9, exhale. 8, up. 7, 6, 5, 4, stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Come right back to forearms. Last set, you're only here 10 seconds. Try to lift those knees. Modification, you stay on your knees. Squeeze your abs. Hold tight. Pull that lower belly in. Find that strength through your upper back, through your shoulders, through your core, through your glutes, your hamstrings. Tighten everything up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees. Press back up. Find that alignment. Shoulders, elbows, and wrists are on the line. Pull those heels into your glutes. One more set of 10 chaturanga. 10, exhale. 9, 8, 7, up. 5 more. 4 more. 3, up. 2, and 1. Excellent work. Press back to child's pose. Move the block out of the way. Widen those knees and let that belly drop between your knees. And now see if you can walk your hands out in front of you. All right, you should be nice and prepared for this first round that we're going to do. We're gonna stand up. Feel free to come through down dog first. Pedal out your feet a little bit. And now you can walk your hands and feet together. Maybe pause in a forward fold. We were on the floor for a bit, so I just don't want you to get dizzy. And now slowly come all the way up. Grab just one of your heavy weights. I'm gonna push my computer back a little so you guys can see me better, so you can see the whole. Okay, here we go. Grab one weight. So we're gonna add a little bit, this is a lot of isolated strength and a lot more balance. We're gonna continue this work. You're gonna bring your arms up overhead. You're gonna pull your knee up as you draw the arms down and lift. You're only here for 30 seconds. You're just warming up those legs. You're still engaging through your core. Good. So that core strength is the foundation. It's initiating the movement. Pull everything down and together. Good. 8, up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, quick little set. Grab the other weight. Grab the other weight. All right, I want you to bring your right foot forward. And you're gonna keep your hands facing your hips. You're gonna soften your left knee down and you're just gonna pull the left knee all the way up. And then you drop right back down into a lunge. So you're dropping into your lunge and then you lift. So you're finding this foundation and balance through the right leg. Now, if you want, you're going to add the bicep curl as you float this left knee up high. So lift that left knee and then lengthen into your lunge. Up, drop. It's not a fast movement. I really want you to slow it down so you can stay stable through this right leg and keep that lower belly engaged. Chest stays lifted. Try not to hinge forward with your upper body as you drop into your lunge. Lengthen, lift. 8 more. Up. 7, lift. 6, focus on one spot, not moving if you're a little off balance today. 4, good. 3, lift. 2, lift. 1, lift, step the left foot back, hold, get low. Place both weights in your right hand. Now you hinge forward, keeping a long spine. Left arm comes out, right arm is down, and you pull. Pull. So usually the weights are in the opposite hand. I want the weights in the right hand. So all this weight is on the right side of your body, throwing you off balance. 5, 4, 3, hang in there, 2, and 1. Hold this up, pass the weight to both hands again. Now you're gonna float this left leg all the way back up to warrior 3. So just how we started today, the left leg is up, you're holding here, pause. So you're not in a full warrior 3, you're kind of in this long, like 45-degree angle. You're just holding. And now you're gonna do that same thing we did in our warm-up. You're gonna pull the left knee in, keep your weights at your chest, left leg all the way back. So this one's a little more challenging with the added weight in hand. Pull it in, lengthen back. You're still on that right leg, and lengthen. Good. 8 more. Lengthen. 7. So you feel that all the strength in the right leg, but remember you're squeezing through the left glute and hamstring as you extend that left leg back. Find the balance. 3, find the stability. 2, 1, drop that left foot back down and bring it back behind you, just where we started in that lunge. You're still on the right side. Hold here. Get a little lower. Keep those weights in front of you. Little pulse, 12, 11, 10. Good. 8 more. Last 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and stabilize. Try to get as low as you can. Push that weight into your front foot. Squeeze that right glute and hamstring for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen both legs. Step the left foot in. Shake it out. Step the right foot back. All right, let's go to the other side. Keep the weights in close to your hips. Same thing. So you're going to start with your weights down. You're going to float the right leg as you balance on the left foot, and lift. Now, if you want, you can add the biceps. Slowing it down, focusing on the movement. Lengthen, up, squeeze. Good. All the way up, all the way back. Lift, lower, lift, lower. 8, 7, squeeze into your biceps if you're moving those arms. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, get nice and low. Stay right here. Hold, place both weights in your left hand. Right arm comes out, hinge forward, and you're gonna row. Row. So all the weight is in your left side body. Left leg is forward. You've got both weights in the left side, left hand. Pull that elbow up high. Squeeze through your abs. 6, 5, hang in there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Transition both weights to both hands again. Now you're gonna float back up to this modified warrior 3. So you're not all the way parallel. Your upper body is lifted a hair. And now you bring your right leg in and you extend it all the way back. So you're thinking about your balance and the strength in this left side. Keep the left knee soft the whole time. Squeeze the right glute and hamstring as you extend that right leg behind you. Pull the belly in a little deeper. 5, lengthen. 4, keep going. 3, lengthen. Don't let that left knee cave in. Focus on something not moving. 1, now you hold. Keep that right heel up high. Now you're coming more into a traditional warrior 3 for 3, 2, and 1. Now you're gonna step that right foot back, left foot forward, drop back low, hands in front of your chest, and here's your pulse. Good. Little exhale, drop, drop. Really mindful, stabilizing, isolating, squeezing the lower belly, stacking your shoulders over your hips. Good, last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Step the right foot to meet the left. Hinge forward, get a little lower, bring those elbows up high, tricep extension, tricep extension. Good, press, press, press. Keep it up. 8 more. 7. Last 5. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop those weights. Keep them underneath your hands. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. Widen your feet to the width of your mat. You're going to roll your right arm and the left and the right. You can also not use weights and tap opposite hand to shoulder if that feels a little better. Okay, you'll work more on mobility and flexibility than strength, which is great. Pull it up. Up, don't let those hips dip. Stay strong through your core. Hips are pushing up to the ceiling a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your weights to the side. Drop your hands to the floor. Press to down dog. Keep your legs wide. So you're in a wide-legged down dog. Your feet are at the edges of your mat. Now you're just gonna pull into plank, squeezing through your belly. Hold 10. Gaze at the top of your mat. Stay strong through your upper back. 5, 4, breath is steady. 2, you're sealing it all in, all this isolation work. Press right back to down dog. Inhale and exhale, come right back down. You're holding high plank for 10. Just holding high plank should be very challenging. You wouldn't think it is, but you're engaging your core, your quads, your hamstrings, shoulders, back, chest, everything stays strong. 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Lift those hips up high. Walk your hands and feet together. Pause and grab your weights and slowly roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time. Okay, everybody, we're going into our second round. We're gonna bring it to a curtsy lunge. We're still continuing with bicep, and then we're gonna hold a lunge again after this first round. So you're gonna take your right leg, you're gonna reach it around the left as you bring it actually into an open bicep curl, not a hammer curl. We did hammer curl on the first set. Open your palms toward the front of your room. And then you can either float your knee or you can just tap your right foot. Here we go. Lengthen the arms as you step the right foot back, and you're gonna curl and drop. So really try your best to see if you can drop the back knee close to the floor. Good. Left glute, left hamstring, and your core are on fire the whole time. Your left knee has a micro bend as you come up. Good. Make sure don't straighten that left leg. 6, squeeze into your biceps. 5, lower. 4, lower. 3. Good. We're going to step it straight back to a traditional lunge. In 1, step it right back. Right leg back. You're not holding curtsy. Bend both knees. Open up your palms. Bring your elbows halfway. So static hold in your lower body. Little pulse. Pulse. Keep going. Pulse. Squeeze your belly. Press. Press. Last 8. Last 7. 6. 5. Keep it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Now I want you to hinge forward. Bring those arms down. Hold. You're going to lift the right arm into a lateral raise, the left, and now both. Right, turn your thumb down. Left, turn the thumb down. Both thumbs down. Here we go. Right, left, and both. 2 more rounds. Right, left, and both. Last round. Right, squeeze your belly. Don't curl forward. And now both arms only. I want you to bend your elbows. Lateral raise in this forward fold, pushing all the strength in the left leg. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Bring your weights to chest. Bring that left thigh parallel. Sink that left hip. Keep the left knee over the left ankle. 5, 4. Little micro bend in the right knee. 3, 2, and 1. Lift up. Step the right foot in. Shake out that left side. Really good work. Right foot forward. I'm sorry. Come back to the middle of your mat. Now we're going to curtsy over to the right. So you're gonna take this left leg, open palms, and you curtsy with an open palm curl, and either float the knee or you tap the foot. Here we go. Drop down and lift. Squeeze your belly and up and drop. Good work, everybody. Shoulders stay stacked, chest stays lifted, breath stays smooth. You're not letting that core let loose. You're keeping that nice, strong engagement, hugging the midlines, keeping that activation the whole time. 5, 4, good. 3, nice and steady, getting deep. Last one. Hold, step the left foot back and drop into a low right lunge. Keep those palms open, bring them halfway. Little pulse, pulse. So holding a static hold in that lower body as you work your biceps. Little pulse, pulse. Chest is up. 8, 7, 6. Keep it up. 5, 4. Strong upper body for 3, 2, 1. Weights to chest. Hinge forward. Now you bring those weights down without curling forward. Keep that chest open and broad. Squeeze that lower belly. Little micro bend in your elbows. Right lateral raise, left and both. Burning out the right leg. Left leg should be burning. And both arms. Here we go. Right, left, and both. You've got 5 more sets. Good. And both. Squeeze into your lats. Left and both. Right, left, both arms. Right, left, and both. Good. Last one. Left and both. Now pause. Get a little deeper. Get low in that right leg. Both arms together. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Strong arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those weights in close. Get nice and low as you can. Hold here. Push that body weight into the right foot. Get as low as you can. Squeeze those abs. Little bit deeper. Little micro bend in the back knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to drop your weights. Step the right foot back to meet the left and push to down dog. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale. Come back to high plank. We're doing 3, only 3 chaturanga push-ups off our knees. If that means you can only go 2 or 3 inches down, then just go 2 or 3 inches down. You don't have to drop all the way down, but stay off of your knees because I want you to get that sensation of lifting out of your push-up using your core and not relying on shoving your hands into the floor to lift your body. Use your core strength to lift. We're only doing 3 of these. And you can go halfway if you need to. Here we go. You're down 2, up 2 for 3 times through. Here we go. Down, 2, hold, up, 2, hold. Down, 2, hold, up, lift, hold. One more. Down, 2, hold, up, 2, hold, 10. Shoulders over your wrists, not in front of your fingers. Lift those hips for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Back to down dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. Hold. Okay, we have one more round of exercises. I don't know what happened to my music. I'm gonna turn my music back on. Okay, here we go. You have one more round of exercises. I want you to grab your weights again. And you're going to come to the top of your mat, and right away, you're just gonna float. So a lot of balance, like I said. You're just gonna float that right leg up high. And now I want you to use your weights as blocks to drop those weights down right underneath your shoulders. So I want you to find this standing L shape, standing splits. Well, not entirely splits because you're not lifting your leg up high. Standing L and hold. Now you're gonna bring it to a single leg Jiva squat. So you're gonna tuck the right knee behind the left calf and then you lengthen both legs. You're only doing 8, here we go. 8,
up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're just getting this leg nice and prepped. 1. Now grab the weights in your hands and float up. Maybe you can keep the right leg lifted. Lift and lengthen through your chest. Now you're going to bring it to a single leg deadlift. Up, lower down, and lift. Down, 3. If it's too much, you tap those left toes down. 5, up, 6. You're only doing 8 here. You've got 2 more. 1 more. Drop those weights back down. Use them as blocks. Step the right foot back. Hold to find your balance. If you don't need the lift, drop your hands to the floor. Running man to finish the side, and then we go to the other side. Bring the right knee into the left and step it right back. Here we go. Tap, tap, squeeze your lower belly. Exhale as you pull it in. 16, 15, 14. Stay low. Try not to bounce. Good. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep it up. 6, 5. Burn, baby, burn. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Back to that L shape. 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot down. Pedal out your knees. Good. Grab your weights. Start standing. Right leg is down. Now you're just going to float the left leg back. You're going to find warrior 3, and then you use your weights as blocks to hold the standing L. Hold. Good. Now you're going to bring it back to that Jiva squat. Oh, that was weird. That door just opened on its own. Here we go. Left knee behind the right calf and up, down. We've only got 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Now you're going to grab your weights and you're coming back to standing. You can always drop this left foot down if you need to. 8 deadlifts. Lift. Squeeze the right glute. As you lift, keep your belly in. Lower. Lift, squeeze. Lower. Really good for balance. Really good for isolating every muscle in this right leg. Halfway. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Drop those weights. You can either keep your hands on the weights or drop your hands to the floor. And now you're going to step that left foot back. Good. You're in this low runner's lunge. Bring the left knee to meet the right. Here we go. Tap. 2. We've got 20. 3, 4. Make sure your right toes don't start to turn out. Keep that alignment. Your toes stay in front of the heel. Your knee stays over the ankle, all on this right side. Keep that symmetry. Keep your alignment. Good. Halfway. 10, 9. Use your core. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to standing L. Lift that left leg higher. Soften your right knee for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the left foot. Roll or place those mats to the side. Hands down. Jump or step back to high plank. Hold. Now you're going to stay in plank. You're going to roll your body forward. Press it all the way back through your heels. So you're working the mobility and strength through your shoulders as you stretch and lengthen through those calves as you push those heels back. We're almost done. 5, press, 4. One more set of chaturanga push-ups and we're done. Stay with me, you can do this. 1 hold, 2 down, 1 second hold, 2 up, 1 second hold. Here we go. Down, 2, hold, up, 2, hold. Down, 2, hold, up, 2, hold. Down, 2, hold this one for 8. Squeeze those quads. Keep a strong upper body. 3, 2, drop to your knees, press up. 5 more push-ups on your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2,
and 1. Press up, sit back onto your heels, wide-legged child's pose. Open up those knees, walk your hands forward. Let those armpits drop. Let your forehead drop. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. One more inhale. Good. And exhale. Come on your sits bones. Come to a cobbler's pose or butterfly stretch. So I want you to grab your toes, and if this feels uncomfortable, you can press your heels away from you and bring it more to this diamond shape. I like to try to keep my heels in so I can get this deep opening through my inner thighs. We did all that inner thigh work. We held a really long static contraction on the block through all the core. So try to get this release. Good. Keep your belly strong and your lower back flat as you lengthen through your torso. So you're not just collapsing your head and shoulders down toward the arches of your feet. Good, exhale. Lengthen those legs out in front of you and walk your hands towards your toes and just pull your body weight forward. And maybe you just rest your hands on your shins. This is perfectly fine as well, whatever your flexibility will allow. And as you exhale, heel toe your feet back up towards your glutes. Press your body weight into your heels, low squat. Heels are lifted off of the mat, unless you're a Gumby person and can drop those heels all the way down, Jody. All right, now use your fingers to press those hips up. Pedal at your feet one more time. Really good for blood flow to reverse it, keeping that head dropped. Now ground your heels, ground your big toes, pull the belly in and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head, neck, and shoulders are last. Lengthen your arms, come high on your tippies. Find the strength of your calf muscles. Exhale all the way down. You guys are done. Well done today.